So this right here is the Schenley Steam Mop, and this thing is awesome. They sent this to me so that I could do a little test of it with you guys, and so thank you to them for sending this to me and sponsoring this video. I've been using it, and look at how dirty our floor was. This is just from steam cleaning this thing. They give you 2 washable pads to use, and then there's a few other accessories right here. So they give you this squeegee brush for glass. You have a grout brush right here to be able to clean your grout. You have a couple of these guys right here just for those harder to reach area. These are like a nylon bristle brush. You have a sponge brush. This is actually super cool. I want to test this out in particular on our stovetop here because we have some stains on here that we can't get out. This is a wire brush so that you can steam clean your grill or anything that you need the wire brushings for. And then this is the nozzle that you use to get hard to reach places, and you attach all of these attachments using this nozzle right here. But let me go ahead and show you guys how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and put my pad on here just like that. It's easy to put on, no problems. Flip that on over. You have your reservoir right up top here. There's a little container entry right there, so you put your water right on into there. You don't need any detergents or anything like that for this. It works just water alone, and it does get hot, so be prepared for that. I'm gonna plug it in. First of all, you got a nice long cord right here. Y'all see how long this cord is, so you can really go a far distance all the way around your house. Let me go ahead, look, we'll do this one right here. It's a little bit more accessible. Plug that in. You'll see your lights. This means that it's heating up right here. And then once your lights stop doing this little light dance, it's going to just be solid. And then once it's solid, that lets you know that 1, it's hot, and 2, this is on a medium setting right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click it. You can hear it. The water's going all the way down to the pad. I'm gonna go ahead and click it again, so I want the max amount of heat, and I'm gonna show you guys how this thing works. You just simply brush this along here, and you can feel that there's a little bit of friction coming from there because your mop pad is now getting wet. And with that wetness and that heat, that is just gonna pick up all of the gunk and grime that is on here. This thing is super lightweight as well. It's all, I believe, aluminum material here, aluminum and plastic. And then obviously you have your reservoir up there with your water in there. So it weighs nothing, honestly. That is super great. Another thing that's cool about this too is as you're mopping and then you walk on top of the areas that you mop, you can feel the heat that this thing gives you on your feet, which is super cool as well. I really, really like that. So I'm just mopping along right here. That pad is getting used. Another thing that's nice too is the head of the pad. It's really, really low, and so if you have some areas like underneath cabinets that you have a hard time getting to, you're going to be able to get to them because it's not very high, as you find like with other mops or vacuum cleaners or things like that. One place where I noticed it is over here underneath our oven. I can get the whole pad side underneath there all the way up to the wire, so I'm getting really deep down into there, which is fantastic. I love that about it. Let me go ahead and continue right on over to here, and I want to do more of this room, and then we'll take a look. I want to show you guys how well this thing works, how much dirt this thing actually picks up in here. I was actually impressed by how much I did in the kitchen already. So let me just go ahead and get all the little nooks and crannies right here. Alrighty. So now, let's bring it down to a 1 setting. I'm just gonna flip this thing over, and I wanna show you guys. Look at that! Look at that! That is amazing! I can't believe I got that much out of there. Wow! Now, let's go ahead, let me show you some of these attachments real quick as well. So, I'm just gonna go ahead, caution, might be a little hot, but there's a little button right here that you just simply press, and then you lift up. It's going to let out steam. That was very hot, so be very careful there. You guys can see the steam coming out of there. Honestly, I think a safety precaution is to unplug it. Let me go ahead and do that real quick right on over here so we don't have any more steam coming out of there. And now what I want to do is I want to take this nozzle. You can see how there's a little piece right there that slides on over this. That locks it into place. And then let's go ahead and try this little sponge tool right here. You can also, if you don't want the arm on here, you just want something a little bit more smaller and handheld, more compact, you can pull off the arm right here, and then this can attach right to the unit itself. Get that down, just like that. So that's fantastic as well. Okay, let's plug this in and let's go ahead and do this stovetop area that is always been giving us trouble. Let's see if this steam brush can really help to get some of this stuff up right here. I am absolutely loving this thing. If you guys are looking for a great steam mop, I can definitely recommend this to you guys. I'm very much impressed by it. It works well, gives out great heat. I love all the attachments that come with it. Oh, look at that. That is taking that right up, it looks like. Oh man, this is amazing. Look at that. That's only on the medium heat setting there too. I just simply put that on 3 to get the full effect, and look at that. Oh wow, this is so amazing. I am loving this thing. This is a great ceramic stovetop cleaner. You can use the wire brush one for your grill. You can use the squeegee one, which is that one right there, for all of your doors that have glass and windows, maybe a bathroom area. And then they have the grout one, so you can clean up your grout as well. I am so impressed by these. Guys, y'all have to go and get one of these. If you are looking for a steam mop and you want one that is super lightweight, has tons of attachments with it, and really gets the job done, I can definitely recommend this thing right here. We're definitely gonna be using this thing in our house. So y'all definitely go and get y'all one of these. Thank you again to these guys for sending this to me and sponsoring this video. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.